The twin flame journey is one of the most profound and transformative experiences a soul can undergo. Yet, it is often met with resistance, especially by the divine masculine. Known for their logical, practical, and grounded nature, the divine masculine may initially dismiss the concept of twin flames as spiritual idealism or emotional fantasy. However, the twin flame connection is not a matter of belief. It is a visceral, soul-deep recognition that transcends the boundaries of logic and reason. For the divine masculine, this recognition often comes not through intellectual understanding, but through an undeniable, life-altering experience that shakes the very foundation of their being. The divine masculine's journey to acknowledging the twin flame bond is rarely straightforward. It is a path marked by inner conflict, emotional upheaval, and ultimately profound transformation. While the divine feminine may intuitively sense the connection and dive into its spiritual significance, the divine masculine often requires tangible proof, a series of undeniable experiences that force them to confront the reality of this extraordinary bond. Yet, even in the face of such evidence, the divine masculine may resist, clinging to logic and control until the connection becomes impossible to ignore. This reading delves into key ideas that can help the divine masculine see and believe in the twin flame bond and divine timing and surrender. Each of these concepts highlights a different facet of the twin flame journey, offering insight into how the divine masculine can move from skepticism to acceptance. By exploring these ideas, we aim to provide a deeper understanding of the divine masculine's awakening process and the profound role it plays in the twin flame dynamic. Whether you are the divine feminine seeking to understand your counterpart or the divine masculine navigating your own awakening, this reading offers guidance and clarity on one of the most mysterious and sacred connections in existence. Well, let's face it, you can't think your way into believing in twin flames. You can't logic your way into it either. You can read all the books, scroll through endless Quora threads, and even have your tarot cards read by someone. But until you feel it, until the universe slaps you awake with the kind of cosmic 2x4 that leaves you dazed and questioning your entire existence, you're just not going to get it. And that's okay. The divine masculine, in all its logical, practical glory, isn't designed to believe in things it can't see, touch, or measure. But here's the kicker. The twin flame connection isn't something you believe in. It's something you experience. And oh, what an experience it is. Imagine this. You're going about your life, minding your own business, maybe even thinking you've got this whole love thing figured out. Then out of nowhere, you meet someone who feels like, well, you. Not in a narcissistic way, but in a, how do you already know the song my soul has been humming since forever kind of way. It's unsettling, it's exhilarating, it's like finding a piece of a puzzle you didn't even know was missing. And then, just as quickly as it began, it all falls apart. The bubble pops, the runner runs, and you're left standing there, wondering if you just imagined the whole thing. Here's the thing about personal experience. It doesn't care about your skepticism. It doesn't care if you're an atheist, a scientist, or someone who still thinks astrology is just a fancy way of saying, I read horoscopes for fun. When the twin flame connection hits, it hits hard. It's like being struck by lightning, except instead of frying your circuits, it rewires them. Suddenly, you're noticing synchronicities everywhere, repeating numbers, uncanny coincidences, dreams that feel more real than waking life. You might even start having conversations with them in your head. Don't worry, you're not crazy. Well, not completely crazy. And the kicker? You can't explain any of it. Not to your friends, not to your therapist, and certainly not to yourself. But here's where it gets interesting. The divine masculine, for all its resistance, is uniquely equipped to handle this kind of upheaval. Why? Because logic, when applied to the illogical, becomes a kind of alchemy. You start to see patterns where there were once only chaos. You begin to understand that this connection isn't just about love, it's about evolution. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, even if that version looks nothing like the person you thought you were. So, what makes the divine masculine finally see and believe in the twin flame bond? It's not the books, the theories, or even the endless late-night Google searches, though those do help. It's the moment when the connection becomes so undeniable, so visceral, that it transcends belief altogether. It's the moment when you realize that this isn't just a relationship, it's a revelation. And once you've had that revelation, there's no going back. You can try to rationalize it, ignore it, or even run from it. And trust me, you will. But deep down, you'll know. You'll know because the connection isn't just in your heart, it's in your bones. It's in the very fabric of your being, and no amount of logic, no matter how sharp, can cut that kind of truth. So, to the divine masculine out there still scratching your head and wondering if this whole twin flame thing is real, I'll leave you with this. You don't have to believe in it. You just have to be open to the possibility that the universe might know a little more about love than you do. And who knows, maybe one day, when you least expect it, you'll find yourself standing in the middle of your own cosmic 2x4 moment, thinking, well, damn, sounds like there's something to it. All right, let's talk about the mirror effect. No, not the kind where you check your hair before a date or practice your Oscar acceptance speech in the bathroom. I'm talking about the twin flame mirror, the one that doesn't just show you your reflection, but reveals it. And let me tell you, it's not always pretty. In fact, it's often downright uncomfortable. But here's the thing, discomfort is where the magic happens. It's where you grow. And if there's one thing the divine masculine loves, aside from solving problems and pretending they don't have feelings, it's growth. So, what exactly is this mirror effect? Imagine your twin flame as a funhouse mirror. You know, the kind that distorts your image in weird and wonderful ways. Except instead of making your legs look 10 feet long or your head look like a balloon, it reflects you. Not the curated Instagram filter version of you, but the raw, unfiltered, I still cry at that one episode of Friends version. It shows you your light, your shadow, your fears, your dreams, everything you've been hiding from yourself. And let's be real, that can be terrifying. But it's also kind of liberating, isn't it? Here's how it works. When you meet your twin flame, there's this initial phase of bliss, what we call the bubble love phase. It's like being wrapped in a warm, cosmic hug. You feel seen, understood, and completely at home. But then something shifts. Maybe it's a disagreement, a misunderstanding, or just the sheer intensity of the connection. Suddenly, all those unresolved wounds and insecurities you've been ignoring come rushing to the surface. And guess what? Your twin flame is right there, holding up the mirror, forcing you to confront them. For the divine masculine, this can feel like a full-on existential crisis. You're used to being the strong one, the logical one, the one who fixes things. But now you're faced with emotions you can't fix, patterns you can't control, and a connection that defies all logic. It's like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube in the dark while someone's shouting random numbers at you. Frustrating? Absolutely. Necessary? You bet. Here's the kicker. The mirror effect isn't just about showing you your flaws. It's about showing you your potential. It's about reminding you of the power you've forgotten, the love you've buried, and the person you're meant to become. And while the divine masculine might resist this process at first, because, let's be honest, who wants to face their shadow self on a random Tuesday? It's ultimately what leads to true transformation. Think of it like this. Your twin flame is the sand in your oyster. Sure, it's irritating as hell at first, but over time, it creates something beautiful, a pearl. And that pearl? That's your higher self. It's the version of you that's unafraid to love deeply, to feel fully, and to embrace the messiness of being human. It's the version of you that doesn't need to have all the answers because it knows the journey is the answer. So, to the divine masculine out there grappling with the mirror effect, here's my advice. Lean into it. Yes, it's uncomfortable. Yes, it's messy. And yes, it might make you question everything you thought you knew about yourself. But that's the point. The mirror isn't there to break you. It's there to remake you. And when you finally step back and see the reflection staring back at you, flaws, fears, and all, you'll realize something incredible. You're exactly where you're meant to be. And hey, if all else fails, just remember, even Funhouse mirrors can't hide the fact that you're still the most interesting person in the room, even if that room is just your own mind. Let's get one thing straight. The universe doesn't care about your schedule. It doesn't care that you've got a 5-year plan, a Google Calendar color-coded to perfection, or a vision board that's basically a Pinterest explosion. Nope. The universe operates on its own timeline, what we like to call divine timing. And if you're a divine masculine trying to navigate the twin flame journey, this can feel like the ultimate test of patience. But here's the thing. Divine timing isn't just about waiting, it's about surrendering. And for someone who's used to being in control, that can feel like trying to wrestle a greased-up octopus. Good luck with that. Here's the deal. The twin flame connection isn't just about two souls finding each other. It's about two souls evolving together. And evolution, as we all know, takes time. You can't rush a caterpillar into becoming a butterfly, no matter how much you cheer it on from the sidelines. Similarly, you can't force the twin flame journey to unfold on your terms. It's not a Netflix series you can binge in one weekend. It's more like a slow burn novel, one where every chapter, every sentence, every word matters. And trust me, the payoff is worth it. But let's be real, surrender isn't exactly the divine masculine's strong suit. You're a doer, a fixer, a problem solver. You like to take action, to make things happen. And that's great, until it isn't. Because here's the kicker, the twin flame journey isn't something you can control. It's not a project you can manage or a puzzle you can solve. It's a dance. And sometimes you've got to let the universe lead. Think of it like this. Imagine you're trying to row a boat upstream. You're putting in all this effort, sweating buckets, and barely making any progress. Meanwhile, the universe is standing on the shore, waving at you like, "Hey buddy, there's a waterfall up ahead. Maybe stop rowing for a second." Surrender is about putting down the oars and trusting that the current will take you where you need to go. It's about letting go of the need to control every little detail and instead allowing life to unfold as it's meant to. Now, I know what you're thinking, but what if I don't like where the current is taking me? Fair question, but here's the thing. The universe has a way of knowing what you need better than you do. It's like that friend who always orders for you at a restaurant and somehow gets it exactly right, even when you're convinced you wanted something else. The twin flame journey is no different. It's designed to push you, challenge you, and ultimately transform you. And sometimes that means going through periods of separation, confusion, and even heartbreak. But here's the secret. Those periods aren't setbacks. They're setups. They're preparing you for the reunion that's coming. When you're both ready, when you've both done the work, and when the timing is finally, blissfully right. So, how do you surrender? Start by letting go of the need to know how everything will unfold. Trust that the universe has your back, even when it feels like it's pulling the rug out from under you. Focus on your own growth, your own healing, and your own journey. Because here's the truth. The more you align with your higher self, the more the universe will align with you. And when the time is right, when the stars have aligned, the planets have shifted, and you finally stopped trying to row upstream, you'll find yourself exactly where you're meant to be. And hey, if all else fails, just remember, even the universe needs a coffee break sometimes. So take a deep breath, put down the oars, and enjoy the ride. After all, the best stories are the ones you can't predict. And this is going to be one hell of a story. Let's be real for a moment. You didn't sign up for this. You didn't raise your hand and say, "Yes, universe, please throw me into a whirlwind of soul-shaking, logic-defying, heart-expanding chaos." And yet, here you are, standing in the middle of what feels like a cosmic storm, wondering how the hell you got here, and more importantly, how the hell you're supposed to get out. But here's the thing. You're not supposed to get out. You're supposed to stay, to lean into the chaos, to let it unravel you, to let it remake you. Because this isn't just a storm, it's a baptism. And you, my friend, are being reborn. The twin flame journey for the divine masculine. It's the lightning bolt that shatters your carefully constructed world, only to reveal the life that was waiting to burst forth all along. It's not easy, it's not comfortable, and it's definitely not something you can logic your way through. But it's necessary, because deep down, beneath all that practicality and control, there's a part of you that's been waiting for this. A part of you that's been yearning for the kind of love that doesn't just fill your heart, but rewires your soul. And you don't have to believe in it for it to be real. You don't have to understand it for it to change you. All you have to do is be open to the possibility that maybe, just maybe, the universe knows what it's doing. Open to the idea that love isn't something you can measure or quantify, but something you feel, something that lives in the spaces between your thoughts, in the cracks of your heart. So, what does it mean to surrender? It doesn't mean giving up. It doesn't mean lying down and letting life steamroll over you. It means letting go of the oars. It means trusting that the river knows where it's going, even when you can't see around the bend. It means embracing the messiness, the uncertainty, the sheer, unrelenting aliveness of it all. Because here's the truth. The more you resist the current, the harder it becomes. But when you let go, when you allow yourself to be carried, you'll find that the river was never your enemy. It was your guide. So, to the divine masculine out there, still wondering if this whole twin flame thing is real, let me leave you with this. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to figure it all out. All you have to do is show up. Show up for the journey, for the growth, for the love that's waiting for you on the other side. And when the time is right, when the stars have aligned, when the universe has finished its coffee break, you'll find yourself standing in the middle of a moment so profound, so undeniable, that all your doubts will melt away. And you'll know. You'll know because the connection won't just be in your heart. It'll be in your bones. It'll be in the way the world seems to tilt on its axis when they're near. It'll be in the way your soul whispers, finally, I've been waiting for you. So relax, put down the oars, and let the river carry you. Because this is just the beginning. And trust me, it's going to be one hell of a ride.